At a time when kindness started feeling like a weakness, everyone kept telling me about the Philippines. I kept hearing the same thing over and over again. The people there are different, warmer, more welcoming, more willing to help complete strangers. But honestly, I wasn't convinced. Back home in Canada, the older I got, the more I felt like everyone was living in their own world, including me. It started feeling normal to keep your head down, focus on yourself, and move on. But somewhere along the way, kindness started to feel like a weakness, like being too open, too trusting, too vulnerable would just get you hurt. But then something happened. My girlfriend Keisha invited me to the Philippines with her family. After more than a decade of her not being back, hearing everyone describe this place as warmer, kinder, more connected, it made me wonder, can a culture really shape the way people live? And if it can, what does that say about the person I've become? And on this quest, I set 3 goals to complete. Starting with number 1, experience kindness at its core. From when we first arrived in Davao, Philippines, right away, I was welcomed with more warmth than I ever expected. My new family. What up, Andy?
Hello.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
I am here with
Warner. I am Keisha's brother.
and
Anugrah.
He's the caretaker.
It's sweet down there. I've been in front of the family.
do you want to say anything to the vlog?
Could be a background character, thank you.
But even though it looks like it, part of me didn't fully trust him. I kept wondering, was this real kindness or just people being polite to guests?
I was always like maybe timid to come to somewhere like
And
this.
this thought started to change when we first visited Keisha's grandma's village. We're going to Keisha's grandma's house right now. It's unreal. This is a real family moment. B and Kendra cannot relate to. Because this is the street that Tita grew up on. Babe, you were probably here.
Yeah,
Do you remember the street?
a little bit. Probably like the corner.
And as we were exploring this beautiful place, we walked past this daycare and they invited us in. And that's when it started to hit me. This didn't feel like politeness anymore. It felt real. Bye. It's just really cool. Like, I feel like that's not an experience you would experience in Canada. It's very unreal. When we finally got to Keisha's grandma's house, Nanay, as we call her, it wasn't just a visit. It felt like stepping into living history. Hearing stories about their family and where they came from, the architecture of their house, it just gave everything way more meaning. This kindness I'd been feeling wasn't random. It was something that had been passed down, lived out, and shared long before I ever got there. Back home.
Hey, back home. This is the house that my kids grew up. This is our first house here. Back in 1980 to 2000.
I was like 1 year old.
2001, I think.
My sister wasn't born yet at this time.
Nanay lived here, I lived here. I was the cook and the laundry woman. You see, I don't do that before you.
She loves us.
And in a way, it made me feel closer to Keisha too. I was starting to understand who she is because of it. Even though she moved here when she was young, she still carries that strength that her family has.
Wave to the camera.
As days passed, I started to notice food wasn't just food here.
They're cooking a native chicken. Can you describe that one, honey?
Why it's called native?
Because it's from here.
So good. And tastes like way better than normal chicken. It was a way people showed kindness, and at first, I didn't really understand it. Like, how are we having a buffet all the time? Hi, Tita Jenny, what are you preparing?
This is called sinuglao. So it's a deep fried pork with cucumber. It's a must. When you go swimming, you have this.
I'm excited to try. Everywhere we went, there was always something being offered. We got pineapple juice, and now we're chilling.
Today we are actually going to a big family dinner. We are going to try something new. Basically, you get like a long table, you lay banana leaves on it, and then you put like different kinds of Filipino food.
This feels like a very Filipino thing.
Yes, this is my main chocolate here. Hot choco in Philippines.
Yeah.
Made from cacao. I miss my childhood drinking this.
Fresh cacao and something rice. That's good. That's so good. And that's when it really clicked. Kindness here isn't something people say. It's something they do.
What's up, guys?
We're at the beach now in a little hut. So excited.
It's so nice.
Welcome to Philippines.
Yeah, uppercut punches got 'em busting up. Potion in this double cup. Liquor got 'em buttered up. Yeah, shitting on my competition. Every track.
It was strange, but within only a few days, I stopped feeling like a visitor.
Usually, like, time goes fast when you're having fun, but like this, it's literally like so different. I don't even know why.
I love how slow it's going.
At first, I honestly thought they were just being nice because I was a guest. But as the days went on, I realized it wasn't an act. I went from questioning their smiles to my face hurting from smiling just as much. Like, it almost felt too consistent to be real.
I'm with Harold. Harold,
Hey guys.
look at his fit.
And
Put it
my
on my.
outfit doesn't fit the area.
Your
Actually, I didn't thought that we're going here.
really?
Yeah.
And I truly feel like I got to feel kindness at its core.
Yeah, 100 gram popping out a rubber band.
Now that I got this understanding of kindness, it was time to test my own openness and discomfort. Being in the Philippines felt like I was in a completely different world. But what stood out the most is a place that I've never been to before started to quickly feel like home. I wanted to do things I never did before, like swimming in a river.
Enchanted River. Are you excited for the Enchanted River?
Of course.
You excited for the Enchanted River, Kent? Back. The Enchanted River. This looks fake. That is the bluest water in the world.
Who said that?
I'm me. That is crazy. Alright, so we're about to go in the river.
And it's raining.
Yeah, this is
right
gonna be a
now,
vibe.
so-
It's a strong current. It's pretty strong, eh?
Or even trying something new like scuba diving, which Keisha was terrified to do.
I don't want to mess up.
You won't.
I know
you
I
can't.
won't.
You
I know
literally
I won't.
can't.
I know I won't.
Alright, bye-bye. Alright, we just did it. How'd you like it?
It's okay.
She said,
Never again.
But openness to trying new things doesn't mean you have to throw caution out the window. Because this is where I nearly died. We ended up going to these falls, and I thought it was a really good idea to jump off of the slippery rocks.
I'm not doing that again. I almost died. That was so crazy.
Yeah, lesson learned, being open to life doesn't mean losing yourself in it. And that's when I realized being a social person, also you need space to recharge.
Today's just a chill day.
Just reading some manga or something.
This one is called Zone 100.
But in the Philippines, I learned that life keeps flowing. There's not always that pause I'm used to. Even when I thought I was taking a break, I'd walk downstairs, and there'd be new people, new conversations, more life happening. It was something that I just adjusted to.
Manifestation is the process of turning desires. This is how I get views. New subscribers.
And one night on this trip that stood out the most, which was one of the biggest breakthroughs of my life, I was faced with something I normally never do: dancing. Here, it's a natural expression of joy, but for me, it felt awkward, uncomfortable, and honestly, I think a lot of time I assume the worst of how people see me. So it feels easier to just not join in at all. But in that moment, knowing everything that I experienced so far, just said screw it.
We in the Philippines, this is what it's about. This is how they party.
Yeah, let's see. I got you.
And I joined in, doing whatever this is. And that night ended up being my favorite night of the entire trip. Just all of us being present, having fun for hours. And if I stuck to my old mindset, I would have missed out on that completely. And I had another realization how my negative expectations of people really were. Because in such a short time here, I started to see things differently. And I could just be 100% myself. And it felt freeing. learned how to stop overthinking and just let myself be there. Finally, on this trip, I wanted to hopefully redefine what strength really means. I used to think strength meant being tough, keeping things in, not needing anyone, but being here, that idea started to fall apart. I got to see people who had way less than I'm used to, but somehow felt way more fulfilled. And it made me realize maybe strength isn't about what you can handle alone. Maybe it's about who you have around you. In just a few weeks, I became a part of a family that I'd only just met, and somehow it didn't feel temporary. It felt real. I connected with people here in a way that felt deeper than relationships I've had for years.
My friend, Spider-Man.
My sidekick, James.
Yeah.
Not because of time, but because of presence. And seeing where Keisha came from, it made me even more grateful that I get to be a part of her life. Because now I understand the kind of love, the kind of people that shaped her.
Hi, Tita.
Hi. Welcome to Alora Beach.
So real, true strength isn't about standing apart. It's about how open you are to others and how you grow together. Philippines Davao was the most beautiful place I've ever been. And it wasn't just because of the views, it was because of the people. That sounds super cliche, but it's true. I'm just so hyped because knowing what I know now, I'm just gonna keep treating people the same way that people of Davao treated me.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Because I came here asking if kindness was a weakness. And well, now I have my answer. It's not. The strongest people I met weren't the ones who held everything in. They were the ones who gave, who welcomed,
Enjoy your stay.
who showed up. Because of this, it made me realize kindness actually isn't where you are. It actually doesn't matter that I'm in the friendliest country. Kindness is where you choose. Even if people don't give it back, you can still be the one who brings it.
Just having good traits and being a good human being is what will get you far in life.
So does culture really matter in how we live and who we become? I think it does.
Thank you, everyone. This for sure changed my life.
Because when you're surrounded by kindness, you start to become it too.
They're not like constantly surrounded by people who will always try to like compete with you and stuff. You know, there's just like so much love in the air.
And the best part is, you don't have to stay in that environment to keep it. I can bring that same energy back home with me. And maybe it starts with something as simple as choosing to be the one who goes first.
I used to be more anxious when I wanted to say I liked something, just complimenting them on random things, like it could be their hair or their outfit. I've been learning to say it, to just say it, because that could make their day.
So next time you ask someone, how are you? Don't just keep walking. Stay, listen, be present, because something that small can mean everything to someone who needs it. I know it did for me.